Tdtv, live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl LaShia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet. You're the reason I wake up, the reason I smile.
What's up with y'all? Welcome to another episode of Think Different TV, where minds meet. I am your host, LaShia. Yes. It is another episode of Think Different TV, where minds meet. How was y'all weekend? Did y'all enjoy your weekend? I enjoyed mine. I very much enjoyed mine. And it's been a lot happening. Actually, in a few moments, the Eagles will be playing against the Buccaneers. So, everybody is trying to figure out what's going on. Listen, guys, I know y'all already saw that our Hit It and Quit It. Let me just put these in because I'm probably talking loud. It's crack. Oh, I got the echo on. Y'all probably was like, why is she echoing? So yeah, the Hit It and Quit It's are already posted on my YouTube channel. So that is trending events in music, sports, political, local, celebrity news. I'm always coming with the trending topics. And yeah, but there was a lot of stuff happening this weekend, and I'm very excited to say that I was part of an epic event. So I'm going to play this real quick because it was just too epic to not share with you guys. All right, you ready? All right, here we go.
Okay, so y'all know Think Different TV is my baby, and I'm looking to take this show to the next level. So it was imperative that I be at the PodCon Philly, which was on January 13th, this past Saturday. And shout out to Wallow because he definitely did the daggone thing putting this event together at the Met Philly, which was right on Broad Street. So it was so easy to get to. So that place was packed. All right. We started off with Sherelle Parker, our mayor, kicking off everything. And then Wallow and Gilly the Kid was out on the stage serving up laughs and sharing some really important tips as well. $1 million worth of game right there. Then we had Damaris Long and Herman Haitian CEO Dulce Jr. from Bella Sloan Enterprises dropped some jewels. You had to be there. They was dropping some credit tips, y'all. And then we had Angelica N, the founder of the Shade Room. She was sharing her story. And I was like, I didn't even know Shade Room was founded by a Black woman. I should have known, actually. Brian Anderson from YouTube came through and dropped jewels as well, followed by Tori Dunlap of her first 100K. Man, I loved her segment. She had a lot of one-liners that will stick with me, okay? I was taking notes and I was recording. I was doing everything. And then finally, Charlamagne the God came out with Dolly Bishop, and they were talking about the Black Effect, which is a podcast network that I didn't even know existed. Here we got some pictures from the event. I was sitting with Marcus Devine, who has his own podcast. Then I ran into Diego the Plug. We also ran into Up All Night, who has his own show, The Gray Area, on IG, and that is one of his assistants that work behind the scenes with him. Here's Kid and I. He's a content creator. And we had Joey DeVille, hip-hop artist. And then I ran into these two crazy guys again, RC and Diego the Plug. Me and RC took a picture together. Super goofy. And here's where we thought we were taking a picture, but we weren't. We were doing a video. Oh, man. And I ran into Shelly Shell, a legend in Philly. So it was an amazing event.
All right, guys. So that wraps up the video, my experience at the PodCon Philly. It was an amazing event. Real quick announcements. Shyla Young. I don't know if she has been found, but this is a young lady that is missing. She was last seen January 7th, 2024 at 1:30 a.m. in the Eddystone Borough of Delaware County, PA, approximately 5'4", 130 pounds. She was wearing a black zip-up hoodie with gray sweatpants and white Crocs. If you see this young lady, please contact the phone numbers below. We have 347-596-1702 or 856-520-1380. Let's get this young lady back home, guys. Also, shout out to Black Magazine 31 on IG. Black Magazine 31. This is the issue that I was featured in. Shout out to King George doing a daggone thing, making sure that he brings the news about local celebrities to you. You know, people who are making big strides in the community and also doing big things. So he is making sure that he does his best to share the news with you guys. And check this out. This is his latest issue with Miss Cheney on the cover, making history, right? So make sure y'all go ahead and follow Black Magazine 31 on IG. He is amazing. King George is amazing, and I love the work that he does. I'm pulling up twice in a week, y'all. Sunday, in my opinion, by Think Different TV's LaShia is on It's Yours Radio. Shout out to the hosts and my bros, Donnie O and Beck. It's Yours Radio is every Sunday between 4 and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Live 97.5 FM in Salisbury, Maryland, or you can listen in on www.live975.com. And you are tuning in right now to Think Different TV, which is every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Also, shout out to my IG fam that's tuning in right now, and Facebook fam, and Twitch fam that is tuning in. Shout out to my Tdtv fam all over the country. I thank you because you could be anywhere, but you decide to be here with me. So, all right. Think Different TV. Oh, I could just do this. Think Different TV could not be made possible without viewers like you and our sponsors. So let's show our sponsors some love, like.
Go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Shout out to Imitation by Jarrell. Queen been rocking out with me since the beginning of the show. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new episodes, replays, or exclusive interviews from Think Different TV. Also, let's share the love by sharing the live. After you share, comment hashtag TDTV. That is hashtag TDTV. Happens. Hope I didn't lose you guys. Okay, we're back. We're back. All right, because sometimes it gets a little wonky. All right. So I hope y'all still tuning in. I'm going to jump to the comments real quick, and then we're going to go to our special guest. All right, we got Trivalify her in the building saying, welcome to Think Different TV. He said, come on in, have a seat, and don't forget to grab your fave snacks and tune into this week's TDTV Hot Topic, TDTV Music Video of the Week, and TDTV Jeopardy. He also hashtag TDTV because he loves me. All right. We also have Trivalify with our symbols, which is the brain of TV and the exclamation points. Think Different TV. We also have Reg in the building. What's up, Reg? All right. Got him in the building. Triva also hashtag, in my opinion, live 97.5 FM. Because that's how we do, baby. We show each other love. All right. So we got an amazing topic today. We have an awesome special guest that's going to be in the building very soon. I think he's still backstage. Yes, he is still backstage. He's waiting to take the stage, y'all. He's fired up, ready to go. And I am excited to bring him on. Just in case you didn't know, this guy is amazing. All right. He is a financial specialist. He has his own office, his own business called Capital MD. All right. Capital MD. Y'all got to excuse me because he did he did send me like the whole thing, like the whole spiel. But let's just say that if you need help with your financial situation, this guy is going to help you out. And I met him doing Primerica. All right. So I'm not afraid to say it. Some people say it like it's a cuss word. It ain't a cuss word. I did Primerica and I was doing life insurance, y'all. And I still do have my life insurance license. Best believe. And it was through that channel I was able to get some financial literacy, financial guidance, and just make a better way for me and my son, right? So here's the thing. Through that, I met this guy who already had his own business, tax specialist, doing his thing. And I was like, wow, this guy is dapper. He's always on point. And listen, he's on point today. He about to give y'all the tea. All right. I should have called it tea time talk, with taxes and stuff like that, because I just knew tax time is right around the corner. And I was like, this guy got to tell y'all about what's going on with taxes and everything like that, especially if you're a small business owner and you get that 1099. You don't have to, build something from the ground up. You could be with Uber. You could be with, DoorDash. You still independent contractor. So if you get a 1099, this conversation is going to definitely benefit you. All right. So first of all, let me just throw y'all, because y'all know I produce everything by myself. Soon as I could train Trevo to get up here and do this thing, I won't have to do this anymore. But this is the guy, Rasaan Weaver, out of Philadelphia. Special Tdtv exclusive with this guy, Tax Time Talk with Rasaan Weaver. Hold on. I feel like I gotta say this right. Rasaan Weaver, because that's what our head person used to, she used to shout him out. So I just wanted to make sure y'all know who did. Jackie Ashford. I've been putting up her clips on my financial tips and everything like that. So y'all know who it is. So there you go. His information is down at the bottom. And we're gonna do Tax Time Talk with Rasaan Weaver. And excuse Rasaan, don't fuss me out. But y'all, you can definitely tell them more about your business when you come up in here. He's backstage like right there, like, yo, this girl is a mess. All right, I just added him to the stage. I'm gonna take this off of here. I'm still learning, y'all. I'm still learning. Please bear with me. Don't be fussing me out, cussing me out. Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. What's up, Kyle? How you doing tonight?
I'm great, man. Listen, I'm a little thrown off. I'm not even gonna lie.
You got me back.
There's a lot happened today. Running my own business, I was running around all day like a chicken with my head cut off, going to this appointment, that appointment, but staying busy, because you got to stay busy in this world today. You got to keep money coming in. And you know all about passive income, disposable income, active income, all those big fancy terms. And I know you're going to be sharing a lot with our audience tonight. I thought it was very important that we get this out there, this information out there, because some people are going to be getting their 1099s very soon. So want to make sure that they get those. So just hit them off. Let them know who you are, what you do, and give them all the tea, honey.
Hey. Well, listen, Kai, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Like you said, it's tax time, right? So the IRS is about to start accepting tax returns. So right now is the perfect time to jump on to speak to everybody. So I'm blessed to have this opportunity to be here, right? So again, she told you guys, my name is Rasaan Weaver. I'm a tax specialist, right? Financial specialist. I do a lot when it comes to money, right? So I give everybody a little background about myself. Is that okay, Kyle? Can I go into that?
Absolutely. Do your thing.
me tell you guys how I got started, right? So I started back in, I want to say 2005, right? So what happened was I was just looking for a job, something to do part time, and I was looking in the paper. I saw a job that said tax preparer, right? They was paying, I think it was like $15 an hour. If you guys think back to 2005, $15 an hour, well, that was okay money back then, right? I wasn't, I needed that. I applied for the job. It was at Jackson Hewitt. I worked there, but I realized that they really wasn't paying you $15 an hour. It was only paying you $7 an hour. I think it was 7.25, which was minimum wage at that particular time.
Shut
And the
your
rest of
mouth.
the money, say that again.
Shut your mouth. $7.
Yeah, I think it was like 7.25 back then. I think that was minimum wage. And but the rest of the money, they was telling us that you can get it as bonus money, but that really wasn't it, right? So they was blowing smoke. But I got into the business, and I started helping customers, and I used to see the lobby be jam packed, and my goal was to finish as soon as I can. Get rid of this customer, get to another one. So I was killing it. I learned everything, but I realized they was not training me on everything. They was only telling me enough to get through the actual tax returns that I was doing. So after that first year, took it upon myself, took a deeper class. It was longer. It gave me more time to learn the business. I learned more the next year. So when I came back the next year, now I'm more versed. So my conversations are different with the clients, right? People are now telling people to come up here to see me. So now I'm thinking about my peoples, right? I'm up here doing taxes. It's taking me 20, 25 minutes to do your tax return, but I'm charging you $400. For me, it didn't make any sense. I did not understand why people was willing to pay $400 for something that was only taking me 20, 25 minutes to do. So, I'm from Philly, right? I can't lie, right? And then I always got that hustling mentality. So I used to tell people, look, if you want to meet me outside, I can do this for $75. And few people was like, yeah, cool. Like if I ain't gotta pay 400, I can get my money back at the same exact time. I'll pay $75. And then once I started doing that, I pretty much started to build my clientele that way, right? I learned how to do that. I started to, start figuring out what software to use, what platforms to use, how to really do it the right way. It took me a while to get it up to par, right? So I'll say about 2012 is when I officially launched the business, got everything, the LLC, the credentials, went all the way up to be an EA with the IRS. I was officially regulated as a tax preparer for my own company in my own location ever since 2012, right? So since then, every year I've just been growing, adding more on, right? Now we do bookkeeping, right? We do accounting. I have CPAs on my firm that I work with, right? We also do business funding, right? We also do business structure. So if you're looking to do an LLC or S Corp or C Corp, we do that as well, right? So anything you can think of when it comes to money, my company is involved with it. And if I don't do it directly, I have a network of financial experts that I work with that I compare you with to make sure that you get the help that you need. The ultimate goal for me was to be a one-stop shop for all the clients that I service, right? And like you said, I also have my life insurance license still, so I also do life insurance, right? It's myself, and I have 7 other agents that do life insurance within my company. So if it's me you don't want to work with, if you're in another state, then maybe I'm not licensed then. I have other team members that are licensed and do life insurance as well. So have a lot of things I can help you guys with, man. Kyle, this is exciting, man. What else can we do, Kyle? What questions do you have for
Me. Well, I have a lot of questions, and I had to bring it back so they can see both of us. I have a lot of questions, and I'm so glad that you touched on the LLC and the S corp and everything, because they got this form out now that if you have a LLC, you have to fill out, like, you have to, and Think Different TV is an LLC. So I have to make sure that I fill out this form. So I definitely got to get with you to
Yep.
fill that form out, walk me through the steps, and and I know you know. So
Yep.
I'm gonna definitely hit you up with that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
for sure.
I
Let
do
me,
not want to, I think it's like a penalty or something you get, like
yeah,
$500
yeah, yeah, yeah.
penalty. I don't want that crazy stuff because I'm trying to make money. I ain't trying to lose it, honey. So
Exactly. Exactly. So while you're talking about that, I can touch on that while we're right here, right? So that particular form, what that is pretty much it's pretty much, to simplify it, it's pretty much them knowing who runs this LLC. So a lot of times, some people have businesses that are open. Sometimes they want to disappear in the background. Hey, I don't own that. It's not under my name or it's not under my address. Now they're making everyone that has the LLC register all the information. So it's all in one database. Your phone number, your address, your location, what you do. Everything is in one database. So they're really just trying to zero in on everyone that's misusing, let's say that, misusing the LLC and the corporation.
Does this have something to do with the
Right?
PPP loan
It,
thing that was
it
going
all,
on and they
it all
cracking
stems
down
from
on
that.
it? See, one rotten
It all
apple
stems from
always spoils the bunch,
it
man.
all
You know,
stems
if
from that.
everybody just did things the legit way, we wouldn't have to worry about all this crazy stuff now. But now, guess what? But you know what? Is it kind of their fault that they came up with the PP law in the first place? I'm just saying. I'm not trying to really
I mean,
put no
it helped a
blame
lot
on
of people
nobody,
out
but I'm
though.
just saying.
Listen, that thing helped a lot of people out. I will give them credit for that. But people didn't they didn't really qualify for it. And a lot of those people got a lot of money that they should not have, and it messed it up for everybody else.
Oof, I know. I was like, that they could have sent a little bit of money my way, but but they got the clink clink now, so
Oh yeah,
I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm
no
too pretty to
parts,
go to jail. So
no parts of it.
so here's my thing, right? I get my 1099.
Right.
I'm looking at this piece of paper.
Yep.
I'm like, cool. Let me just go file my taxes. I'm ready. But hold up, wait a minute. I'm missing some pieces of paper. I'm missing some things that I need. And what I find is that a lot of people get audited. That we don't like the A word around here, but a lot of people get that because they don't have all the information they're supposed to have when they file their taxes. They forget some things, they fudge some things, and then next thing you know, they get in the big A word. And we don't want that to happen. But
Right.
just on the general side of things, what is someone who has their 1099 or even their W-2? What are all the pieces of information that you're going to need when you sit down with a tax preparer such as yourself?
All right. So we'll start with the 1099. That's crucial. Like you said, a lot of people wait until they get their 1099 and they say, "Hey, I'm ready to file. Let me go see a professional." Nah. The tax filing process starts when you actually start that contracting position. From day one, you should be tracking everything that you do, right? As far as expense wise. So you can have an Excel spreadsheet, you can have a bookkeeper on payroll. It's a lot of different ways to do it, but you should be recording every dollar you spend. If you're buying a pen, record that. If you're buying a package of paper, record that. If you're buying, I don't know what you do. Let's say you're a janitor and you're buying cleaning supplies. Like, you need to record all of that, all of that. So when you go see the professional, you have a list that shows all of your expenses, item by item or category by category, right? You don't have to write, you know, all the supplies you bought every day, but if they all fall into the same category, you should have a running total. Hey, I've spent $2,121 on supplies, right? If you're an Uber driver, I spent, $1,759 on gas. All that stuff needs to be recorded. So when a professional sees this list, they can say, hey, your 1099 says you made X amount of dollars. Here are your expenses, but here's the amount of money that you need to pay taxes on. It's a lot lower when you have your expenses, and when you record that from day one, you make out a lot better.
Absolutely. And you said something about a pen, and I have a pen right here and it has Think Different TV on it. Just a
Tax
quick
write-off.
shameless plug.
Tax
But
write-off.
anytime you invest into yourself, because I also have my massage business, anytime you invest in yourself and you're buying supplies for yourself, I mean, for your business, pens, paper, anything, any expense,
Anything.
anything. Oh,
Anything.
and Uber drivers, hello, DoorDash,
Yeah.
all of you guys, I hope you can hear me. You
Yep.
can write a little bit of your phone bill off too, if not the whole thing. I don't know if I think I heard that through the grapevine. I mean,
Yeah.
you use it for work, You should be
Yep.
able to write it off.
Yep. Part of it you can. Yeah, not the whole thing, but part of it you can. So, for instance, if you had to go get a new phone, part of the balance on that new phone is as a tax deduction, right? You can write that off, right? The internet, if you're at home and you're working remotely, your internet bill, right? Your rent, your household rent, part of your mortgage, your utility bills, all of this stuff becomes a tax deduction, right? All of this stuff
Mhm.
becomes a tax deduction. What I like to tell people is overthink it. If you spend money and you're not sure if it's a business expense, write it down. Write it down. You buy a TV, say, hey, I don't know if I can write this off, but let me just put it down. Here's the receipt. When we look at it, I'm gonna say, hey, what do you do? Because there's some businesses where a TV can be a tax write-off. Most can't, but I would rather you have more expenses that don't count than not enough. Right. So that's the rule of thumb.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And I remember this episode of Schitt's Creek, um, where the son he kept buying stuff and he kept saying, "It's a write-off, it's a write-off." And then his dad was like, "But you have no business." Like, what are you talking about? Like, what you mean you're buying stuff and it's a write-off? What are you getting at? And it was just like, it was hilarious. Because he was just like, I don't understand. You don't have a business. So how are you writing it off? And I don't know how the son heard about it, and he just was going with it. He was buying this and buying that, and he was like, "It's a write-off. It's a write-off." And I was like, "That is not no write-off. What are you talking about?" So hilarious crew, Schitt's Creek, love it.
I never seen that
Um,
before.
they ain't paying me. I'm just telling y'all, like, it's a good show. It's a good show. I mean, shameless plug, y'all could. Um, I'm looking for sponsors. Um, so Capital MD.
Uh-huh.
Capital MD. Tell me about your business. I know you pretty much gave us an overview of it, but this is your baby.
Yeah.
And we like to brag on our children,
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, you're a father in real life. I'm a mother in real life. We,
Right.
other than our businesses, we have children. But when it's a labor of love, that's our child that we like to brag on the most. So I want you to brag on Capital MD really quickly.
Oh man, I'll tell you some things about Capital MD, right? So first of all, we started off as NBC Financial Services. So a lot of people knew us as that. I got into some situations where it forced me to change the name of my company and rebrand it. So I rebranded it to Capital MD in 2020. Now, I'm gonna ask you this question. If you had to think about it, right? What do you think Capital MD means? What does it stand for? Like, what comes to mind if you have to think that name has a meaning?
Well, MD, I think a medical doctor,
You,
you
you,
know.
you on point. You on
All
point.
right. All right.
Yep.
All right. All right.
You thinking. You thinking. And then capital,
Think
right?
different TV. I got to.
Right. But then capital is money, right? So you think about it.
Exactly.
Money is capital. Replace money with capital. Doctor, you replace doctor with MD. So if you think about it in urban terms, you might say money doctor. But no,
A money doctor.
we going
Mm.
global, right? We going national, right? So it's not money doctor. That's too cliche, right? It's capital MD, right? As a better sound,
Absolutely.
right? So we switched it up like that. So that's where the name came from. But this is my like you said, my baby, Kyle. When I tell you the rebranding was something I was stuck on. Like, I do not want to change my name. I've been NBC everything forever. Like, I have it tatted on my arm. Everything since I was a kid has been NBC. That's something that we grew up with. Just me and my friends, something me and my friends had since we was young. I didn't want to change. But once I changed, it opened up so many doors, right? The conversation started to be a little different with certain individuals and certain other partners that I was not able to. I don't know what the difference was, to be honest with you. There were
Mm.
so many people that were not having certain conversations with me. I don't know if it was because of the name or because of who was behind the name. I have no idea. But once I changed the name and the branding changed and the emails was a little different, the conversation started to be different. I started to have more meetings. It started to be looked at as a more prestigious brand, right? So this company here, the way we are now, man, our main concern is customer satisfaction. Like if I'm talking to a customer, I'm dealing with a client, my goal is not to sell you something. It's not to, give you life insurance and, make money. It's not to do your taxes and never talk to you again. It's not to, do your books and then talk to you every 4 months and say hello. No, I'm engaged. Hey, what's going on, right? Like, Kai, hey, do you have any more kids? Is something coming up? Are you getting married soon? What do you
Oh
want to
Lord.
invest your money in? I'm having these questions. I got to get to know how you're thinking about it, right? Like if you have more kids, you may need a different life insurance plan, right? If you plan on moving out of Philadelphia, you might need to have some type of financial plan behind that can fund that move without you going into your personal income, right?
And
There's a
make sure
lot
your
of
agent
things.
is licensed in that state.
Exactly. It's a lot of different things. So kind of like this thing now, man, I feel like I gave myself a better chance to be more successful than I ever thought. Like right now, it's not just me anymore. Right? I have a team. I have people that I pay. I have CPAs. I have people that depend on me to live for the livelihood. Right. So it's not just me. And that's where it goes from being self-employed to being in business. When you have people that depend on you to pay their bills. Right. That's when you become a business. Right. So at this point, we're a business, right? And we're growing to the next level. I'm taking it national. So anybody looking at this video, this show, let me know. Text me, email me, IG, Facebook, whatever. To talk to me, it costs nothing. I share information, I share knowledge, I share tips, and it doesn't cost you a thing. My goal is to help everybody out as much as I possibly can, man. But we are running a business. So there's some things I
Mhm.
can't give out. But for the most part, I'll guide you in a way with not hitting you over the head with a high cost, man. We're not a big high cost company. We're working on quality, right? We're not worrying about charging you $500 or $1,000 for something that we can do in a short period of time with high value. It's not always about the money. It's about the quality and the value.
Absolutely. And we always talk about cost versus value.
Yeah.
A lot of people get hung up on the cost and they decide, you know what, it's not for me. But when you realize the value that is being given to you through what you pay for it, and sometimes it's so crazy. Sometimes the most valuable things that we have access to are absolutely free.
Yep. And you don't know about it.
It,
Yep.
it, it, it is, it is crazy. Like I just went to the PodCon this Saturday, free.
That's crazy. Because you
Free
told me about it. I
99.
never even heard of that before.
And it was the very first one done in Philly. And I was able to go and network with some other podcasters and and the one thing that they talked about at this, and we've heard it at so many of our Primerica meetings as well, reading. Make sure you read. Make
Yeah.
sure you read. They say if you want us to not know anything, just put it in a book, you know, because
Right.
they say we don't read. But definitely read and gain knowledge and also take advantage of watching a forum like this, Think Different TV, where we have the awesome Rasaan Weaver from Capital MD giving you the tea on text time talk. I mean, come on now.
Mm.
Come on.
Let's go.
Let's go. Like, where else are you going to find this kind of information? You can go and pay some ritzy smithy guy that's going to give you just just a little taste through the consultation. Look this guy up, Rasaan Weaver. Listen, all his information is scrolling on the bottom. Phone number 215-803-2008. That I'm sure that's the office number. His mobile number is 267-207-8641. And he's right in on City Avenue. If you're in Philly, right on City Avenue. What's wrong with you? Go ahead
Right
and make
through
that
that.
move, honey. Get that information. Now, back to the info. All right, because I already told them that you was going to give them tea on a few other things. Now, we know we got to keep receipts. We got to also keep documents of everything that we spend money on.
Uh-huh.
But what's a common thing that people say, I didn't think I needed that. And then you're sitting down with them and they're like, I didn't think I needed that.
A common thing?
Like something that, okay, not common, but it's something that people who sit down, they be like, I never even thought that I needed that to file my taxes, and I didn't bring it.
Right, right. I got a couple of things that comes to mind. You talking about personal taxes or business taxes?
Business taxes.
All right. So the one thing that people don't know that they need or should definitely have is an LLC or their corporation paperwork. I know many people say, like, why is that important? I told you I'm LLC. There are so many people that I sat down with and prepared their taxes because they know that they're LLC and they're a corporation. It's two different tax returns, two different type of returns. So when you're a corporation, you file a tax return as an LLC, you're not in compliance. You can pretty much prepare yourself for audit. You're getting audited. So I learned, like, like it's not that people are like really telling me they're LLC just to lie. They just don't remember or they don't know. So now I say, hey, bring me the pay. If you're my first time client, show me the credentials, show me your documentation, or I'll look it up on a Secretary of State to verify it before we do it, because some people just don't know and they're just wrong. And I've done it so many, a few times. I'm like, hold up, like, did you know you're a corporation? Did you know your business is not really a LLC because it's not listed on the Secretary of State? Did you know your corporation is not active or it's dissolved? Do you know these things? Like, no, I didn't know.
And what they say, my bad.
Yeah,
I thought I knew. I thought
yeah,
I knew, and I didn't know.
done. You need that. You need that. It sounds silly, but you need it. It makes a big difference. A big
I
difference.
know I filed an LLC. They need the EIN number. Is
You need,
it like different numbers for? Are they all EIN number? I mean EINs, because
yeah,
it's like
the EIN number is
redundant.
what you need. That's like your social security number for your business.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
it.
So that
That's
does
not
that
ours.
doesn't matter if you have an S corp or an LLC or anything like that. It's all called an EIN.
Correct. Yep.
Oh, all right. All right. I just want to be clear on it. That's
Yep.
for me personally, but I know I help some people out there too, because sometimes they say you need all these different things and you're like, oh, I'm so overwhelmed. And what would you tell somebody that gets overwhelmed come tax time? They be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get audited, or oh my gosh, like I don't even know where to start, or isn't it just important just to start? Just to
Yeah.
sit
Yeah.
down with a professional. If you're really not sure, guys, just go to a professional.
Yes.
Especially when, because you have a lot at stake, especially if you have when you have your W-2s and everything like that, you do run the risk of, if you don't follow all the stuff, your return is not going to come. Okay.
Correct.
You're gonna be up there waiting at the post office at the box. Please come so I can pay the rest of these bills. And they showing up because you did something wrong, right?
Right.
But and I believe you could be audited on your personal taxes as well, right?
Oh yes, for sure. Yes, big
For
time.
sure, right?
That happens a
But
lot.
I feel like it's kind of, I don't want to say dummy proof. I want to say that when it comes to like the business, is it harder? Is it harder to file the business taxes than the personal taxes, or is it kind of like the same type of difficulty? I don't know.
Yeah, so business taxes are a little more complex. I'm gonna say a lot more complex because yeah, it's important because you can sit down, like you can do a business tax return yourself with all the information you believe that you know, but if you don't read the rules and learn what you can file, what you can't file, what laws apply to this, you can be putting things on the tax return that you think are deductible that are not deductible, right? So that's
Mm.
that's an extremely important thing, because you may know, hey, I know how to do taxes. I can figure this out. I can follow the steps. I can follow the questions. Them joins will lead you right to audit world, right? Them joins that make you think that this question means this and it doesn't, and you'll be audited, right? So, like you said, if you're overwhelmed, the one thing I would suggest is contact a professional. I would love for you guys to contact me, but if it's not me, anybody else, get a professional, because their job is to kind of get everything together, plan for you and kind of make that situation a lot easier for you. But when you went to the personal taxes, Kai, it's very, very easy to get audited. Way more is it's a lot easier to get audited on your personal tax return than it is your business tax return.
Oh wow, I didn't
You
even
know
think
that, didn't
that.
you?
So okay, okay, I have a bunch of questions that I wanted to ask you, but okay, so wait a minute.
Yeah.
So they can catch you on your personal faster than they catch you on your business taxes. Not saying you should do anything wrong on either one, but it's like if I'm filing personal, you get caught faster, but it's hard. And I know why. I know why. Because, like you just said, personal taxes are easier to file than so it's a lot less paperwork that they have to go through to find the
Yep.
mistake.
Exactly.
And then, okay, my
Yep.
brain
There you
is
go.
working. It's working.
There
I'm
you go.
thinking differently. I'm thinking
Yep.
differently.
Thinking
It's
different. There
the
you go.
wheels are
No, no pun
turning.
intended. All pun intended. Matter of fact, right? Thinking different. But, yeah. So when you file an LLC tax return, it goes with your personal tax return. So that's connected for one. The corporation return is separate, but the LLC and your personal tax return is together. But the reason why, one of the main reasons why it's look at my daughter. So one of the main reasons why you can get audited easier on your personal tax return is you're claiming like earned income credit, child tax credit, standard deduction or itemized deductions. You're trying to do things to your tax return to get you more money, and they know that, right? So if your last name is Smith and you're claiming a kid whose last name is Johnson, it doesn't mean it's not your kid, but let's just find out if it's really her kid. Let's just ask her real.
Exactly.
Let's just order her real fast to see if she can now show me medical records that show that this is your kid, or school records at your name, with your name and your address on it. Just because your last name is different doesn't mean it's not
And
your
you know
kid.
what's crazy? They do take you at your word on a lot of things. They
Yeah,
want to trust you. They want to trust you. But the people that's getting paid to find no other, they don't trust you at all. But they want to, because they want to believe that people are honest and doing the honest thing and filing their taxes the right way and legal way and not claiming kids that's not theirs and all this different stuff, which we all know happens,
right.
but you know they just be like, listen, they'll just go through the paperwork, whatever don't line up. So guys, listen,
So
if
you
you
got
filing
luck.
your personal taxes and you trying to get over, you will get caught. You will get caught.
Yeah,
In business, it's going to hit you even harder,
yeah,
because when they find it, it may not be that year, it may
yep.
not be the next year, but
Nope.
when they do catch you,
They go back.
you could possibly do jail time, right?
Yes, 100%. Yes. I'm not going to say any of my clients are people that I know personally, but I know people that have done some things business wise and have been locked up because of their tax return.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, that's a major one. Yeah, I know some
Yeah.
local people. I know some Philly people that's been arrested.
But
Just saying,
don't tell
it
nobody.
happens. It happens, Kai. That's a dangerous territory. But my job is to help you. Like if you're going wrong, my job is to say, Kai, that's not right. We can't do that. I don't suggest you do that. This can happen. Now, if you take that information and say, I don't care what Rasaan's saying, I need this money, I'm going to do that. If you do that somewhere else, that's your business. But my job is to advise you what to do and what not to do. So my goal is to try to keep you on the straight, people, not you directly, but people on the straight and narrow, because I know the effects of the IRS. I know what they'll come and do. I know they'll show up at your home with guns and badges, just saying, hey, I want to talk to you about some things. And you might not be leaving out that joint by yourself. So I know how that goes.
I have a question that I asked you, like, when we were powwowing before we actually sat down and did the show. I wanted to know, these tax preparing companies, H&R Block, they'd
Yeah.
say, hey, get a loan, get your money quickly,
Yep.
and then, if you file with us, we'll give you an advance of this, you know, What is your take on that? Should we take the advance? Should we not take the advance? Does it depend on our circumstances?
Yep. Yeah, good question. It totally depends on your circumstances, right? When you think of the advance, just think of it as a loan. Like if you need to move or put a down payment on your house by January 29th, the IRS is not going to accept your return until the 29th, right? You might not get your return back until sometime late February. But if you need money by the end of the month and you can get an advance up to $6,000, take it. You're going to pay for it, though. It's not free. There's a finance charge associated with it. We offer that as well. But yeah, they sell it at those large companies like, this is your option. Take it. They'll just tell you, hey, you're getting back $4,300, but they're not telling you that, hey, your real return was $4,800. They took $500 off the top and giving it back to you tomorrow. Sometimes people don't even understand how that happens, right? But as long as you ask them about it, you be clear on the price, you be clear on the expectations, it's cool. It's like a loan. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. Depends on your circumstance.
Because I've been tempted. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, but they base that off of what, like they sit down with you, they do the paperwork, and they see how much taxes you get. Well,
Yeah.
just with you sit down with them, you find out what they're getting back, and then you offer what up to the amount of the advance they can get.
Correct. Yep. It's a finance charge that's based off of what you're getting back. It's a bank behind it, right? So it's not us giving you the money, it's the bank. So we go into the bank and the bank is telling us, hey, that finance charge is going to be X, Y, and Z% based off the fact that he or she is getting back $8,000. You might advance them $6,000, but it's going to cost this much. And it's different for everybody. It's not the same. The fee is not the same for everybody. The more money you get, the more money it's going to cost you.
So, Rasaan, we're going to take a quick pause for the calls. I know you probably want to get something to drink. I got my Euphoria water right here in my Think Different TV mug. We're going to be back, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the chat. And we're also going to get like Rasaan Weaver's final thought right after this quick break. We're gonna show you our music video of the week. Super excited about this. Here we go.
Hey, this is your favorite niece, LaShia. You're watching Think Different TV, hosted by LaShia, and this is the music video of the week.
This is art.
Peep game, take a picture that's freeze frame. Done been places, seen things. I'ma get rich and buy 3 chains and a nice car. Keep the shoes on, let the feet stain. 2 bras got a mean game. It's a dark one, it's a light one. That's 2-tone. Nobody fucking with you, tone. Yo, bitch, I might move on. Gotta be honest, I done sat down, I done been humble. Now it's time you pay homage. I got the wave, that's why that pussy be coming my way. Changing my pocket and piece of my place. Bitch, I'm okay, peep my game. I got gas up in that tank, smoking on that tank. My girlfriend got a girlfriend, when I'm living life like a king. And I mean occasionally I drink, but smoke got my vibe high. I'm skied up when I ride by, but my beats dope and my rhymes fly high. Fly as hell when that bass drop and that beat go. Got buzz, so we might as well fuck in the car. We don't need no room. Save that. Rainy days, hard times. Get yours, flip mine. Any rate, we outshine. Riding around and I'm getting. Bitch, I'm minding my business. Stomping on this beat. You can have the shit when I'm finished and go pick it up at the mall. Cause I'ma kill it for sure. I be high all the time, but I never smoke before I perform. But I'm living in the moment, so fuck it. In the mirror, I see my only opponent. I love it. I deserve this, cause I come from a small city full of crab niggas and I surface. I say that my lump sum move out the hood that I came from. Bitches, adios when that plane come. I'm in the air, what now? Hear you talking, there's people saying I'll change up when I touch down. Bitch, I did. Did that shit on purpose. Love my city, but that silly shit ain't worth it. Can't let you niggas get me, they putting people in hearses. I don't wanna catch your body, I just wanna write these verses. Wanna make these beats, make a beat. You know me, you know me. I'm just plotting on some pussy, rolling up some sour D. Since I'm talking about pussy tonight, I'm trying to find a free. With a physique I can't admire, while I finalize a beat. Yeah, got a girl and that's teamwork. Go ahead and put me on blast. Call me out and be so mad when she tell you that we both smash. Wave. That artiste.
I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my.
All right, guys, we're back to Text Time Talk with Rasaan Weaver. Listen, guys, that was Peep Game by Tone the Artist. You can follow him on IG at This Is Art LLC. That is my bro from Trenton, Philly connection all day. Known him since 2010, and he's still doing his thing. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but it was a little cutie in the video with the blue hair. That was me. All right. He was like, "We're gonna do a video today." I said, "What? I ain't even what?" He said, "All you gotta do is sit there and vibe out." I was like, "Okay." So there you go. There you go. So that's actually a total of 3 videos I've been in. Wow, didn't even know that. All right, here we go. Rasaan Weaver from Capital MD. Doing the daggone thing, financial specialist here to give y'all the tea. I feel like you're holding back a little bit, but I know why. Because the purpose of this is just to whet you guys' appetite. I know y'all gonna be getting y'all 1099s very soon, W-2s, all of that good stuff. This fine brother, he right here in Philly. If you're in Philly, listen, and you say you global. You trying to go global, or you
Yeah,
are going global.
yeah.
He already there. He
I'm
already
national
there.
right now. So I'm in all 50 states. I can do taxes, life insurance, and investments in all 50 states.
He's national on the way to going global. So listen, guys. Listen, we gonna speak into existence, baby. It's 2024. Anything can happen. Cat Williams done spilled the tea. It's just been crazy things going on. So we know that anything can happen on Cat Williams' internet. All right. So, Rasaan, no one has put any questions in the comments, which is perfectly fine. They have your information right there. Is there any last words, any nuggets you want to give to the people? I'm going to give the floor to you, and then they can find you at the information and just scrolling across the bottom of the screen. If y'all can't see it, y'all crazy, because I've been definitely put this information and I see it scrolling. So if you say you don't see no information scrolling, something wrong with your eyes. It's all right there. Make sure you take notes. All right, I'm going to give the floor to you, my brother, and then we're going to close it out.
Final thoughts. What do I have for you guys? Money. Money is extremely, extremely important. There's people that say money can't buy happiness. I'm one of the people that disagree, right? Not that it buys you happiness, but it allows you the flexibility or the opportunity to do things that make you happy, right? One of the main things is freedom, right? Having freedom makes a lot of people happy, right? And money provides that. So we take money very seriously. My tagline is your money deserves royal treatment, right? So when it comes to your money, it's extremely important. So whether it's a W-2, a 1099, a W-2G, a 1099G if you get unemployment, 1099 INT, a LLC, a corporation, whatever it is that you have when it comes tax time or just throughout the year, anything that got to do with money, period. Don't bat your eyes and say it's not important, right? Don't think about it as like it's not relevant. It's only a W-2. I'm going to owe money anyway. It's only a 1099 and I'll do it later. Nah, like sit down and put that thought in your mind. Like this is important, whether you owe money and need to pay to get on a payment plan, or whether you're filing a tax return and you need to get back 4,000 or 5,000, or whether you need to take this LLC and actually get another license or another permit in this particular city or this state in order to do the business that you want to do, right? So it's a lot of different things. Or if you need to take this 401k that you left at your old employer and take that money and move it to another account that's going to gain you some money, right? You got to think about those type of options, man. So money is extremely important. If you ever want to just talk, conversate, throw an idea at me, right? Say some wild off the wall stuff and just see what someone thinks about it. Contact me. Hit me up by text, email, social media, anywhere you see at the bottom of the screen or on IG or Facebook. Contact me and I'll guide you. I'll give you all the information you need to steer you in the right direction, right? And if I can help you in any way other than that, I will. I'll follow through with you. I help you get to the main point. The main point is treating your money like it's important to you. That is the final thought.
Absolutely. And what a final thought that was. I have one for you guys. Pay your bills. All right. Pay your bills. I will not lie. I paid down a loan. And the next year I got a form for that. And it was like, and I put it on my taxes and I got a little something back. So, paying your bills can pay off to you too. Like you end up paying yourself too when you pay down your bills. Don't look at it as, oh my gosh. Listen, especially if it's like certain loans and stuff like that, which mine was. I paid that joint off. They was like, hey, and student loans too.
Oh yeah.
I paid my student loans down from Cortiva, and honey, I got an extra $2,000 that next year. Just paying. Listen, I'm not. I won't lie to y'all. So I'm just telling y'all. Wise was not born yet. No, wait a minute. Was he? He wasn't. He was. No, he was. He was. He was. But it was a nice little chump change, But listen, guys, I want y'all to give a big round of applause to Rasaan Weaver in the comments. I want to thank you, brother, for coming through and sharing your information with us, because a lot of people, they like to be gatekeepers and keep stuff to themselves. And I really hate that. That grinds my gears, okay? I don't understand why people just want to keep stuff to themselves. Like they listen, everybody can get a piece of the pie. All right. It's not exclusive to just one person, two people, and they got the 10%. But listen, it's not just exclusive to them. You get these jewels, you'll be able to make moves and do things that you need to do with your life to make your family life better, make your financial situation better, and take advantage. Take advantage. So people are like, don't take advantage of me. If I have something, so if I have information that is just oozing out of me, I want to give it to you. Take advantage of me. Yeah. All right. Like Bill Withers said, use me. That's the only time you can use me. If you're using me to get some good information and you're willing to pay the cost if I have cost. But you get value. You get value. So right. Again, Rasaan, I want to thank you so much for coming through. Make sure y'all hit him up. His information is down the screen. I'm gonna keep it scrolling. I'm gonna play it throughout to the end of the show, so everybody can get the information. He's also on IG, y'all. I didn't put that on there.
That's
So,
cool. Yeah.
but y'all just hit him up because you got his direct line.
That's up
You
there.
don't need to be on IG stalking him. Just text him. Stalk your cell phone. So no, don't do that. But I want to again thank you, and you're welcome to stay around for the rest of the show. I know you got things you got to do. You got big money moves you got to make. The game is on. You're probably going to tune in today. So
got work to
you're
do.
always welcome here on Think Different TV. Actually, we might have a another discussion soon because you know, a lot of times I tell people when you get your refund, right? And let's say you already have a plan in place and you don't have a plan in place for your family, financial, foundation. Get that income protection when you get your refund.
Oh, yeah.
Just do it.
Yep.
Just do it. Just put it in place. Stop saying, oh, I don't got the money, because then you have the money.
Yep.
Before you go out and buy that car or go and pay all your rent in advance, take $100, $120, $200, and do the right thing for your family and lay down that financial groundwork. Okay. Get your income protection and get a mutual fund. I done already preached to them till cows come home, Rasaan. I know one day somebody will hear me and take my words in and actually do something with the knowledge and apply it. I tell them all the time, get a mutual fund, get some income protection. And you don't got to be all fancy schmancy with it and spend like $3,000. That's crazy.
Right.
We know you ain't got that type of money. Just get a plan in place, because living in Philly, I could tell you some things. Okay.
Right.
You never know. You never know. You know when you're born, you don't know when you die. Okay.
Right.
So there you go. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm not gonna beat them in the head with it tonight because they got all the jewels.
Right.
But thank you again, Rasaan, and we will talk again soon.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Really great show, man. Everyone keep tuning in, man. And we'll have another conversation. Have a good one.
All right, guys. So that was Text Time Talk with Rasaan Weaver. Okay. Yo, y'all don't know how excited I am right now. I'm literally like, I feel like the excitement overwhelmed me because I wasn't able to interview him like I wanted to. I wanted him to just give y'all the gravy. Like, I didn't want to talk over him or say too much. I wanted him to give y'all the jewels. I hope y'all got a lot out of this discussion tonight. It was very important. I hope you took some notes. If you did not get a chance to take notes and you were just so busy looking at my beautiful face, y'all can go ahead and watch the replay when it's up on YouTube and take down those valuable notes. I have his information scrolling on the bottom. We're going to jump into this Tdtv Jeopardy, but I'm still going to keep that up there running for you guys because I feel like y'all going to need it. Like, and y'all should take advantage of it. So his information is scrolling along the bottom. And we did our music video of the week, which was Peak Game by Tone the Artist. My absolutely wonderful, amazing engineering, producing artist friend, like I just gush over him sometimes. And he is from Trenton. The phrase Trenton makes, the world takes. Definitely he is someone to look for in 2024. Y'all should have been looking for him already, but 2024, I'm not going to tell y'all too much, but this brother been working. Okay. So definitely go and follow him at This Is Art LLC. All right. So I'm going to jump into the comments real quick before we jump to the Jeopardy. Don't worry, Slim. I saw you. Slim Jim Longfoot said he was sliding through. And I appreciate you for sliding through to Think Different TV. It's always appreciated, my brother. We also had Rasaan's daughter stop through. That was so cute. I was like, oh. I'm like, oh, that warms my heart. We also have Trevo. He's clapping it up. He's doing the fire emojis. BDBGP is in the building. What's up? What's up? We just did a live last night. You know, I've been pulling double, triple duty all weekend, okay? From promoting myself on Saturday to Sunday, you know, doing the radio show and doing BDBGP show. And then tonight doing my own show. Been running around like crazy. We got Triple Fire. He's hashtag Tdtv and hashtag Jeopardy, which we're going to get into right now. Now, for those who don't know, every week we do our Tdtv Jeopardy. Sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't. It depends on if anybody is brave enough to join the live, right? And do the Jeopardy. And what I've been finding is that I got a lot of punks in my audience. Y'all know I'm joking. All right. Don't be taking me seriously. But you can win $20 cash app just for answering a few questions. Like, why are you scared? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. So I'm going to put that link in the chat because I know it's some people that have been patiently waiting to jump on here and do this Jeopardy because sometimes that's the only reason why they watch me. But it's fine as long as you watching me. As long as you watching me. Okay, you watching me. I love it. All right. So here we got BDBGP. He says, still here multitasking, watching this Eagles game, getting everything set for the next BOB series episode, and getting things ready for this upcoming BOB tag team tournaments. Ooh, you got a lot on your plate, honey. Got a lot of things on your plate. Let me tell you, this man has been hard at work to bring y'all some quality content, right? In this battle of the beats, John crazy, right? I was sitting up there listening to this production last night, and I was like, my ears was like, oh my gosh, fire, fire. I said on the show I had orgasms. Bars. Anyway, not really bars. I just like saying it every once in a while. But anyway, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause, and then I'm going to have the rules up for the Jeopardy, and it's going to give someone a chance to join in if they are feeling froggy. If not, it's cool. You know, we can always, you know, do it next week. Not save $20 this week.
Hey, you're watching my mommy on Think Different TV.
I'm coming in hot.
Hey guys, LaShia here from Think Different TV, which is every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Shout out to my Tdtv fam all over the country. And I have a Tdtv exclusive for you concerning my sponsor, Euphoria Water. Euphoria Water is the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly, alkaline with minerals, no chemicals, no additives. It is good and good for you. If you're going to hydrate the right way. Get your Euphoria Water today. You can find Euphoria Water on IG under Euphoria Water. That's UPHORIAWATER. And if you live in the Philadelphia area and want Euphoria Water delivered to your home, contact Captain at 267-707-8279. And why are we in my bathroom? Well, I want to show you my new Euphoria Water shower head. There you go. It's so bright and shiny and beautiful. It took me literally seconds to set up. I just unscrewed my old one and screwed this one on. It has several different settings. You can get the jet setting. You can do the regular shower setting. It is amazing. And also to know that I have the purest water hit my body. It's the greatest feeling. So make sure you make this investment, because I am so happy that I made this investment. Call Captain at 267-707-8279 to put in that order, or you can hit them up on Euphoria Water on IG. I'm telling you, it's the best investment, the best thing I ever did.
All right, guys. So no one has joined in thus far, but just to let you know, we do this Tdtv Jeopardy every week, provided that someone jumps on. Number one rule for Tdtv Jeopardy is you must have a Cash App. $20 cash prize will be sent to the Cash App, or you can have a PayPal. That's fine too. If you got PayPal, then I'll send it through PayPal. Number two, must have camera on when you join in. Number three, must answer in the form of a question. Example, the color of the sky is this. You must answer, what is blue? If you do not answer in the form of a question, you will be wrong. Even if you're right, you will be wrong. Number four, wrong answers result in score deduction. All right. Number five, must answer Final Jeopardy correctly to win Tdtv Jeopardy as a whole. And as always, Godspeed and good luck. I'm not going to reveal the Jeopardy because no one jumped on. And that just gets me to save $20 in my pocket till next week. All right. So how did y'all feel about today's topic, which was tax time talk with Rasaan Weaver? Did you get a lot out of it? I hope y'all did, because my main goal is to make sure I educate you guys, entertain you guys, and also inspire you guys, you know? So if there is anything that you feel we should discuss on the show, or we should talk about, or whatnot, definitely let me know. I mean, I can let this dude talk for me.
Everyone, Think Different TV wants to know, do you have a topic you want to discuss? Would you like to nominate a music video for Tdtv's Music Video of the Week? Would you like to be a contestant on Tdtv Jeopardy? If so, contact Think Different TV LLC on Instagram. And remember, Think Different TV is every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right, Rasaan Weaver's information is scrolling down the bottom of the screen. All right, he is a financial specialist, and he has his own company, Capital MD. His phone number at the job, well, not the job, at the business is 215-803-2008. His mobile is 267-207-8641. He's located at 2 Plaza Suite 300, Bala Kenwood, PA 19004. His website is www.capital-md.com, and his email is also up there. It's a little fast. It's scrolling by kind of fast for me. So once again, I hope you got a lot out of the show tonight. I'm sure y'all did. I appreciate y'all for rocking out with me tonight. Just know that Think Different TV is every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel, also on IG, also on Twitch, also on Facebook. All right. Shout out to all my Facebook fam, my IG fam, my Twitch fam, and my YouTube fam, of course. All right. Remember, I'm pulling up twice in a week. So in my opinion, with Think Different TV's LaShia is every Sunday at 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Live 97.5 FM in Salisbury, Maryland, or you can listen online at www.live975.com. The radio show is It's Yours Radio, hosted by my bros Donnie O and Beck. I love them. They're probably crying right now because their Cowboys have failed miserably in the first round. All right, so they're already out. It's Yours Radio is every Sunday between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. I would tell you to tune into the whole show because it's absolutely full of laughs and great music and great conversation. And my segment, of course, is at 5:15 p.m. And I already told y'all about Think Different TV. There you go. Mondays at 8. So Y'all here right now? This is what we do all day. I want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight. You know, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell on our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any episodes, replays, or exclusive interviews with Think Different TV or from Think Different TV. I hope you got a lot of value out of what I've shown you tonight. And as always, have a great week, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.
Think Different TV, live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl LaShia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet. You're the reason I